Sunday yoga. Even though it's stormy and lazy, and Scott couldn't ride his bike. Hi, yogis. Hi, jokis. We're going to start standing up today. Oh, no.
Good boy.
No.
Do you want toy?
Scott, it's yoga. We can't have that.
It's okay.
Okay.
We could. You tell him no, then.
Come on. You can eat your pizza. Oh, what a good boy.
All you have to do is
So-
play with one that
And
doesn't
so
squeak.
Tango, you guys, Tango,
Play with one that doesn't squeak. We'll get that.
he brings his setup down here so he can be with us when we do the yoga and stretching. Good boy. Get your taco. You gonna have your, what are you gonna have? Oh, a hot dog. Oh, your taco. Good job. Everybody's like, hey, we're supposed to be doing yoga. And we are gonna do yoga. Are you guarding your toy? Okay. He's our lover boy of all the boys. Honey, I'm gonna take your pizza for, honey, I need to take your pizza.
Just play with the other one and he'll-
Okay, here, use your taco. Do your taco. Good boy. Okay, good. He's got a whole stash down there. Wait, why is it? Oh,
Good boy.
good boy. Okay, we're gonna stand up, you guys. We're gonna end up on the ground a lot. That's why we're gonna stand up just to start. Scott doesn't want to. Scott's very sore because someone did weights, yoga, stretching, and cycling yesterday, and it wasn't me. I don't do none of that stuff. Look, he can't move today. All right, yogis. Oh, Scott. Here, baby. Give mommy the pizza. Here, you take that. Good boy. Okay, I just stole the pizza from Tango. So find your real estate, your mat. It's 3:02. We're going to get started. Thank you for joining us. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here along for the ride, you're awesome. Thank you for being here. Look down at your toes and make sure that you have yoga toes and that your feet aren't all crammed together, that you actually have your toes as far apart as they can go. Shoulders are down and rested. Hands to the side. Palms are forward for Tadasana, mountain pose. Gently lean forward without lifting anything off the mat. Just give yourself a gentle lean. And then go back to normal. Lean to the right. Keep your feet flat. Go back to normal. Lean left. Go back to normal. Gently lean back without arching. Go back to normal. And now let's move our hips, not our feet. Move your hips around in a circle. Just a gentle circle to oil up our bodies. And now let's go this way, the other way. It's our right. We're going to the right. Stir the pot. Be a big old pot stirrer. Good job. Bend your knees. 2, 3. You hear me? You hear the gross sound of my cartilage? All right, I want you to step your feet apart. Wider than shoulder length. Okay? Instead of having your feet like this to Scott and me, have them splayed out just a little tiny bit diagonally. We're going to do those good quad warm-up that we did yesterday with our chair stretch. So toes are pointing outward, and your body's going to tell you that you're going forward. It'll actually make you go sideways forward, like at a diagonal. Okay, but your feet stay flat, and I just want you to rock your weight back and forth. Just rock the weight. If you hear the gross sound, it's my knee clicking because I don't have any cartilage left. Just oil it up. Oil it up. Make sure that your toes are pointing a little bit forward in a diagonal, and start leaning forward. 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 Good job. Hands on your hips. Put your chin up. Tighten your core muscles. Suck that tummy in so you have control. And lean forward gently, first fold of the day. You do not have to go past parallel. If that feels good to you, stay right here. If you'd like to keep going, let your head dangle, whatever works for you. Once you hit this spot, I want you to pull your core muscles in. Put your belly button inward toward your spine. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend your knees and gently push yourself back to standing. Good job, you guys. Reach to the ceiling, and I want you to pretend like you're picking apples, okay? So with your right hand, pick an apple. The rest of your body stays low, okay? Now switch. Pick an apple left, right, stretch your sides, stretch, 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 both arms, stretch, raise your shoulders, lower your shoulders, raise your shoulders, and gently bend your knees and reach for Scott and me. Suck your stomach in, tighten those core muscles, keep them nice and contracted. If you have to bend your knees slightly, please do that. And now let's let it all hang forward, guys. Just let everything out. We're going to stay here for 10 seconds. Good job. Peek up at us, and then what I want you to do is try from here to transfer to a squat. So get your hands ready and do your best. Okay? Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just give it a shot, okay? So I was here. I'm going to put my hands down to the ground, and I'm going to bend in a giant, wide, froggy squat. And keeping my hands on the ground, I'm going to try to push my legs straight now. Put your legs as wide as you want for this one. This is the wider, the easier, okay? Keeping your hands where they are. Drop your butt down. Try to do a little bit of a squat. Be just a massive frog. Push your legs straight. Crawl your feet together. Meet me in a tabletop. Suck your tummy in tight, tight. Control. Bend your knees and rise up. Good job, you guys. So when I say tight, in yoga, a lot of things are not tight, but I want to use the word control. So like focus your breath and your control of your muscles here, okay? That way we guard our back against hurting. You know, it's like when we come up, or we bend our knees just a little bit so we don't blow out our knees. You know the drill. Let's stand up in Tadasana with our hands facing forward. Let's breathe in through our nose and do a big cleansing breath. Ready? In through our nose. Cleansing breath. 3 cycles. 3 cycles of lion's breath. In through the nose. Tongue is out. I want you to make that noise, okay? We're using all of our throat chakra. We're warming all this up. So here we go together. Let's breathe in deeply for 3 through our nose. And in, 2, 3, and lions. And in, 3, and lion's breath. And in, and lion's breath. Good job. Yoga prayer pose. Give yourself a gentle rise up and a slight arch of your back, like this much, to look at your hands. Nothing dramatic, okay? So we're looking at our hands. And relax. Yoga prayer pose. Feet are a little bit closer together. Rise up, look at your hands. Slight arch of your back. Swan dive to a forward fold. Be gentle with yourselves. First full forward fold of the day. Let it all hang out. Forward fold, a classic yoga forward fold. If it's easy for you to do this shape and you are fully folded, you can try to sneak your hands under your feet is the next step. So it would look like this. We're here for another couple of seconds. Good. Rise up to a tabletop halfway. Head looks up. So looking up. Bend your knees, reverse swan. And let's continue on into sun salutations. Get ready. We're going to go into a plank, okay? So follow our lead and breathe in through your nose. Cleansing breath out. Now breathe on your own while we do this. Let's rise up. Look at our fingers. Swan dive. Keep breathing real well, guys. Come up, halfway rise. Transition to the ground to a plank. And I know how wonderful your planks have been looking because I've seen them. And if this is too much for you, go to your knees. Otherwise, let's chaturanga. Gently, gently, gently lower. First of the day. Let's come up to an upward facing dog and just take your time here. Look up at the ceiling. Really stretch that lower back. I want you to consider letting your belly button sag to the floor and keep your buns tight. Control what's happening behind you and child's pose. Just rest there for 10 seconds. Good job. Look at your hands. Flip your toes. Push to a real gentle downward facing dog. Doesn't have to be the full expression yet. Just practice getting up on all fours with your buns sky high and your head between your arms. Look at your hands and walk or hop and meet me in a tabletop. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Up, 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 up. And yoga prayer pose. Take 2 deep breaths before we do it all together. Ready? Let's do the breathing together. We'll breathe in. Cleansing breath out. Breathe in. Cleansing breath out. And let's do a beautiful sun salutation, even though it's stormy where we live. Ready? And reach up. Look at your fingers. Swan dive. Slow, like through water. Halfway rise. Tabletop. Hands to the ground. Step back to Plankasana. Hold it here. Show your strength. You got this. Gently lower. Chaturanga. Notice how much stronger you've gotten over the last 59 days. Upward facing dog. I've got one upward facing dog in my face right now. Flip your toes. A nice sturdy downward facing dog. Push away. Make this one the best one you got. Buns to the sky, head between your arms. Do a series of breathing here. In deeply and out. Again, in deeply and out. Look at your hands and hop or walk to your hands and meet me in a tabletop. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Yoga prayer pose. How'd that feel? Is that good?
Yeah, great.
Okay, we're going to do one more. And this time we're going to add on just a little bit to our down dog. What we're going to do is what we did yesterday. We're going to, when we're in down dog, we're going to lift to where it feels good to you. Now let me show you something from the side. If you were prepping for warrior 1 or 2, your instructor might ask you to be here, okay? This is proper because my hips are facing downward, my leg is nice and straight, and then I would step through. That's not what we're doing. We are today doing that big old stretch that I wanted you guys to practice. So it's down dog. I want leg up to where it feels good to you. And bend. The bend takes the weight miraculously off your hands and arms. It'll feel so nice. Okay? So there's no right or wrong to that bend. It's just what feels good to you. Alrighty? We're going to do sun salutations to get us to that place. So I don't want to, well, we'll be fine. Okay, so yoga prayer pose. You got this, you guys. Rise up, look at your fingers, arch your back slightly. Swan dive through jello. Halfway rise, look forward. Put your hands on the mat, step back to Plankasana or to your knees, whatever works for your body. Chaturanga, lower. Upward facing dog. Flip your toes, downward facing dog. Get stable. Lift your right leg to the sky, to wherever it works for you, and then bend like you're kicking yourself in the butt. Try to kick yourself right in the butt. Put it down, switch to the other side. Lift your left leg. Try to kick yourself in the booty. Stretch, stretch, push away from your hands. Look at your hands. Bring your foot down. Walk, 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 walk. Tabletop. Forward fold. Reverse swan. And yoga prayer pose. Are you warmed up? Are you warm?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, you guys. Good job. Good job, everyone. I know I'm warmed up. Look, my face is nice and red. You can sit down. We're going to add a couple of shapes, okay? One of my favorite shapes is fish pose. If you have a bad neck, you might not want to do this. Or you might want to grab a pillow real quick and put it under your head. Although it doesn't have anything to do with your head because you're distributing your weight on the rest of your body. So let me show you what it looks like. We did it before a couple of weeks ago. But since we've been together 59 days, I know it's hard to remember everything, okay? Is this Madhyasana, fish? Okay, here's what it looks like. And it's not a hard one, so I'll do it first and then you guys do it with me. I'm turning sideways so you can see the lines. So you're gonna start just by laying down, basically, but up on our elbows. And we start a lot of different poses like this. And we did do this one in the very beginning. And it looks like this. I'm going to keep scooting forward so you guys can see me. I'm up on my elbows. And I'm going to put try to put the top of my head on the mat. So it's like I'm looking behind me. Okay? And then I'm going to keep my legs engaged and bring my chest up as far as I can go. And do you notice my forearms are still on the mat? That's the extent of the pose, you guys. To get yourself in, and again, it's not a neck posture. It's not one of those postures that hurts your neck. It looks goofy on your neck, but you're more on your shoulders, all right? So let's try it together. Fish pose. So let's all give it a shot. Once we get there, we're going to hold it for 20 seconds as a group, okay? So Scott, let's both go this way, I guess. Scott's so tall, like 1 foot of his body's going to show. The legs look like this, you guys. You keep your legs engaged. They're not flopping around. They're engaged. Your feet are engaged with your yoga toes, okay? So yoga toes. That's what the legs look like. We're concerned more about the upper half. So the upper half, we can do it together. Forearms, like you're at the beach. Okay? Scoot your buns down towards your feet. Head back, head back, head back. I'm just scooting so you guys can see. And then you look behind you. You put the top of your head on the mat. And you look at what's behind you. Okay? And then you reposition your arms as close as you can get them to your head. Forearms are still on the ground. And you pull your chest up and put the top of your head on the mat. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to wait for you guys to make a shape that looks anything close to this. And we're going to hold for 20. I'm going to start my count now. Again, it does not have to look like my shape. Play with your own body to make the shape that your body can make. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently look at your tummy and slide down. Join me in a seated position and roll your head. Big, nice rolls 3 times. To the left, 3 times. 1 more, and then let's roll our head right. Roll. That pose is also called Lord of the Fishes. 3. Good job. So that's a chest opener. We do so many things that go the opposite way, okay? But Lord of the Fishes pose opens us this way. And when we get finished off here today, and if you want to look it up for yourself online, you can see and practice it because it really does feel good. All through here opens your neck chakra, your chest, your heart chakra, all that good stuff, okay? And again, it's weird. It looks like it would hurt your head, but you're really on your shoulders. So we'll play with that one a little bit more. I just want to introduce it to you. Before we go to Shavasana, we're going to do a pose that I want you to also practice on your own tomorrow when we're off. And it's going to look like this. And I know you guys can do it. So we're going to start with our down dog. Sorry, babe. We need a bigger area, huh? We're starting in down dog. Can you tuck in my shirt on that side? I don't want to scare everyone with seeing what's under the shirt. It's pretty shocking. All right, you're going to go like this. You're going to go downward facing dog. You are going to tilt. You're going to tilt your body to the right. And you're going to rotate onto your pinky toe and try to balance on one arm. An open down dog, okay? Now, I have very poor upper body strength, very poor. And I am able to do that. Why? Because I can do a downward facing dog. It is one of those shapes that is so much easier to do than it looks. Okay, we're gonna do it together. Let's go on hands and knees. Let's flip our toes and go to downward facing dog. Let's get ready to lift our right arm. But before we do that, we're going to step our feet backward a little bit more, back away from us, and we're going to pivot onto our left pinky side of our foot. So we're on our left hand and left foot, and we're going to open up and look at our hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it down. Go back to down dog and stretch your back. Pedal. Do whatever you need to do. We're going to try it on the right. Okay, we're in down dog. We're going to put our feet back a little bit more than usual. We're going to put our right side of our right foot on the ground and our left foot on top of it, and we're going to balance by looking up at our left hand. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, and child's pose. Breathe deeply. We're going to revisit that shape when we meet again on Tuesday, but I wanted to give you a little nibble of what it looks like and to show you that after 59 days of yoga, that you guys can start to balance on one arm or another. Again, I can do like 2 push-ups, but somehow I can do that, and it's because you distribute your weight. Okay, so we're going to revisit that. So we did 2 new shapes today. You should not be good at them. If you were great at them, you wouldn't be here. So let's lay down for Shavasana and think about the wonderful things you're doing with yourself. Everybody lay down on the mat, close your eyes, take a big cleansing breath, breathe in through your nose, and just let it all out. Let your feet gently fall apart from each other. Have your hands on each side of you, palms facing upward to receive whatever the universe is here to bring you. I want you to illuminate your personal movie screen, the one that lives in your mind that no one has access to but you. And I want 2 images on the movie screen today. The first image is of you doing something that involved physical strength that you weren't aware you could do. Whether it's something you've picked up in the last year or the last month or today in class, it doesn't matter. I want you to see yourself doing something that takes more physical strength than you've been using, and you're doing it. Just get a good picture of that. Don't look too hard. Let the first thing that comes to you be your thing. There's no grades here. There's no right or wrong. Make sure you can go back to that. Make sure you know what it is. Good. And then what I'd like you to also look at yourself doing is something that you're surprising yourself that you're doing that involves mental work. That's not about your physical body. Perhaps it's that you used to be anxious during this viral craziness and now you've calmed down. Maybe you've become much better at helping others with their emotions. Whatever it is, just get a look at it. Make sure it involves you and your achievement. Just see yourself being that wonderful person that you're morphing into better and better every day. And then let it fade and just lie here with us in stillness. Just know that the teacher doesn't lose track of time. I'm keeping time. You might notice things going on around you, and you also might notice that it doesn't affect you in this moment.
Go. Go. Get out of there.
Roll over to one side and gently push yourself slowly up to seated. Scott's on potty patrol even during yoga.
Go. Get out of there.
So You guys, when I ask you to do those visions on your movie screen, I'm doing them with you. I never know what I'm going to talk about ever in Shavasana until I feel the class, what we're all doing. And when I ask you to do it, I'm doing it too. And so it might feel corny, but I always, like, something will come to me and I'm like, yeah, I am doing that better. It's really, really a great way to acknowledge the beauty of yourself, not other people. You, the goodness that you're doing. So I learn from you every day. Knowing I get to see you at 3:00 keeps me steady, keeps me consistent, and keeps me in better shape than I've been in a lot of years. So the teacher in me loves the teacher in all of you, yogis. Let's say it together. Namaste. You did some hard things today. That Lord of the Fishes pose, the one on our head, that looks weird, but once you get it, if you look it up online, you'll see it. I have a bad neck, and so I don't like to do stuff on my neck. So that hurts your neck. You know, the tripods and stuff like this kind of hurts your neck, you know? These things, but that other one doesn't. If you're able to just rest the top of your head, and then when you push your chest up, your head goes back, you won't feel it so much. If you have neck problems, don't do it. Just skip it. Sometimes in yoga you skip stuff. I always had to skip anything that had to do with my right knee. Like if we had to do these poses, I can't, that knee, it hurts too much. I'd always have my legs straight. You always modify to what works for you, okay? I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but we're not on yoga tomorrow. We have stretching, and I'm going to put a post up for all of us, like our yoga shala. They call it a shala, a group, and ask you what size t-shirts you wear. So don't put it here because the comments don't translate, but I'll put up the t-shirt that we're getting and then just ask you guys. I know who's been here since the beginning. You guys are amazing. But I'll just ask you for your size. Buddy, I'm not doing anything. Thank you. Anyway, so it says they run a little small. I'm not sure if that's men's and women's. We'll figure all that out. But I'm going to start gathering sizes tomorrow. Tango has like trauma from his past life. So if you touch him here, he hates it. Huh, buddy? He gets scared. But he's our favorite little penguin. Okay, we love you guys. Bye. I can't stand that I can't see the comments anymore. You guys know that, right? It doesn't go to Instagram Live anymore, and I can't see the comments. So I post it to IGTV, and then if you want to leave me a comment there, that would be great. I hope Olivia is skipping anything that has to do with neck and shoulder. I know some of you guys have neck issues. Again, the things we did today shouldn't disrupt that. That side plank with the arm extended is intense, and I think you're gonna shock yourself by practicing that. I think you'll all, after 59 days together, you'll probably be able to lift on one side for 1 second. I really think you will, okay? I don't expect you doing both sides for 5 seconds, but anyway. So come here, Puggy. This little pug decided to go to the bathroom during Shavasana, and you made it so your dad had to get up. Oh, Scott. Ugh. Anyway. Wait, which one of you guys is going to turn off today? Scott. He hates it when I do this. He hates this. Come here, look. Look, hurry. Hurry. I have my hands full too. Bye, guys.